Christ to be acknowledged in two natures without confusion, without change. So let's not separate them, but we also can't so meld them that they become some sort of hybrid. The Creed says, distinction of natures being by no means taken away by the union, but rather the property of each nature being preserved. Right? So all of this is very important. Okay, so let's use this then to summarize, and I'm going to quote from recent theologians who articulate the importance of articulating these things in this way. Okay, first, the subject of the incarnation, as we have been talking about, is the person of the divine Son, not the divine nature. So it's wrong to say that the divine nature became incarnate. No, the Son became incarnate. The person of the Son took on human flesh, giving that personhood to the human nature, such that two natures both subsist in one person. Christ, the second, then, did not assume or become a human person, but rather assumed a human nature. So then, Christ had two minds, two wills. Those are properties, as we have discussed, of nature and not person. Charles Hodge says it this way: in teaching, therefore, that Christ was truly man and truly God, the scriptures teach that he had a finite intelligence and will, and also an infinite intelligence. He didn't give up the infinite intelligence. He had both. In him, therefore, as the church has ever maintained, there were and are, continue to be, two wills, two operations. His human intellect increased, his divine intelligence was and is infinite. Both have to be held in tension together. Donald Fairbairn, in Life in the Trinity, because the same person whom we now call Jesus Christ was both divine and human, he was able to live on two levels at the same time. He continued to live on the divine level, as he had done from all eternity, sharing fellowship with the Father, maintaining the universe, and whatever else God does. Whatever God does, Christ continued to do. But now he began to live on a human level at the same time, being conceived and born as a baby, growing up in Nazareth, learning scripture as any other Jewish boy would, becoming hungry, thirsty, and tired, and even dying. And then Jonathan Edwards, there do meet in the person of Christ such really diverse excellencies which otherwise would have been thought utterly incompatible in the same subject, such as are conjoined in no other person whatever, either divine, human, or angelic, and such as neither men nor angels would ever have imagined could have met together in the same person. This is amazing. This is incomprehensible. He says no man or angel would ever have imagined they could have come together in the same person had it not been seen in the person of Christ. Again, this ought to cause us to wonder and to marvel and to worship that in the infinite wisdom of God, he ordained this to take place.